pout so, Timmy. It says here quite clearly that if we're going to bring Charity over to the dark side with us, she's got to kill Miguel.
But she loves him, Tabitha.
That's the point, Minnie-Mind.
But the bulk of ancient predictions really wanted a good sacrifice. Couldn't Tabitha rig it so that Charity killed Fluffy?
Forget the cat. It has to be Miguel. And no going soft on me this time. If you hadn't switched that poison petit four, Miguel would be history by now, and Charity would be on our side. Do I make myself quite clear?
Yes, Princess.
Good. Now listen up, dollface. This is how we're going to kill Miguel. Are going to invite Charity and Miguel for tea.
But what if they don't come?
Oh, they will. They couldn't possibly turn me down after that rude boy Reese assaulted me and accused me of being a mermaid.
But you were a mermaid, Princess. That is until Timmy saved the day.
Well, Timmy wouldn't have had to save the day if he hadn't bollocksed up the incantation. No matter. We have to keep our eye on the prize. Killing our Latin Lothario.
Who?
Miguel. I'm going to poison his tea. And no one will blame me because we'll all be drinking from the same teapot. The only thing I have to remember is to make sure that Charity serves him his lethal brew.
Jimmy thinks you're forgetting something, Tabitha.
Now what?
Charity's premonitions. She could smell a rat.
Oh.
And save Miguel.
No. I'm not worried. Charity's extrasensory perceptions aren't strong enough yet. That's why we have to knock off Romeo while the knocking's good. If Charity's powers come into full bloom while she's on the good side, then you and I are dead meat, Timmy. Dead meat.
Hello?
This is Tabitha. Is this our darling Charity?
Yes, Tabitha. How are you feeling?
Completely rested, thank you. That's why I'm calling. To invite you and Miguel and all your young friends over for tea.
Really? You want to see us after what happened earlier?
Oh, pish-tosh. I'm long over that. Oh, do say you'll come. I really could use the company.
Well, let me ask everyone. They're right here. Tabitha wants us to come over for tea.
No way.
I think we ought to go. I mean, no offense, buddy, but after what happened earlier, we owe her.
You're right, Miguel.
It was my fault. I don't know what got into me. I could have sworn she had a fishtail. Tell her we accept.
Tabitha will be right over.
Good. Put the kettle on, Tim Tim. We're going to have a tea party to end all tea parties. Now, which cup should be Miguel's? One with a distinctive design would be best.
Timmy votes for the green one.
Excellent choice. Now,
What's that?
poison herbs, Timmy, that look exactly like tea leaves. Now, all we have to do is make certain that Charity hands Miguel his teacup so that she will be the author of his incredibly agonizing demise. Oh, our company's here. Do your thing, Tim Tim. Oh, how lovely. You're all here. Do come in. I made some very special tea and some delicious cookies.
You look like regular old Fig Newtons to me.
Now, do sit down, make yourself comfy. I've already poured the tea. There.
I want to apologize for my irrational behavior earlier, Tabitha.
No, don't worry about it, Grease. We all have our off days.
It's Reese, ma'am. But thank you for understanding.
Now, has everyone got one? Who hasn't?
Miguel.
Oh, yes.
Thanks.
It's wonderful. It's just so little hot.
I'll wait then.
I've only had tea made from tea bags. Is it true that people can tell the future from tea leaves?
Oh, child's play, I assure you.
You mean you can do it?
Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I can. My dear Mama taught me when I was a little girl.
From Mommy.
Yeah, you've nearly finished your tea, Kay. Your cup and I'll read your leaves. Very interesting indeed. It says here that all your dreams and desires are going to come true.
What was that?
My Timmy doll. He's getting old. Remember that cheap voice box I told you about? Well, sometimes he lets out these squeaks and moans and other irritating noises. Actually, I'm thinking of discarding him if he keeps it up and making myself a new doll.
Well, Tabitha, could you teach me how to read tea leaves?
Oh, yes, if you like, dear. There's really nothing to it.
Well, it doesn't look like much to me now.
Look at her acting like she's gonna see something. Maybe she won't. Give me a break.
Well, is everyone enjoying their tea? You haven't touched yours yet, Miguel.
I'm getting to it, Tabitha, don't worry.
I hope so. You're going to love it.
You see something, Charity?
Well, I think I do. I can't quite make out what it's...
Charity, what happened? Why'd you scream?
Well, I was staring into my cup, and I was trying to read the tea leaves like Tabitha did.
But she didn't even give you a lesson yet.
I know, but at first I couldn't tell what it was. And then it got really clear. It was a dead body.
Let me guess, another fish?
No. It was a person.
Someone you know? Did you recognize them?
It was you, Miguel. You were the dead body.
Now, there has to be a logical explanation for this.
Pardon me, Reese, but aren't you the guy who swore that Tabitha was a mermaid?
Hey, I am very much alive. It was just your imagination.
How could I possibly imagine something so horrible?
Good question, Psycho Queen.
I want to go home, Miguel.
All right.
I'm really sorry, Tabitha, for ruining the tea party.
Oh, don't be silly, child. We can do it some other time. So the battle was lost. Well, the war will be mine. Oh, no! Oh, Timmy! Oh, Miguel's poison tea has burned away a bit of your leg. Oh, no, Timmy, what have I done to you? Oh,
Timmy's done for. This is the end.
Oh, Timmy! Oh, come on now. Oh, enough with the histrionics. It's not the end of anything. Now, I'll just have to sew you a brand new leg.
But will it hurt Timmy?
No, of course it won't. You're a doll, silly. Everything will be fine.
But how can everything be fine if Charity didn't kill Miguel like you wanted her to?
Yes, well, You're right there, Timmy. But Charity saw him dead in her tea leaves. And that only means one thing, that my plan is going to work. Miguel is going to die very soon. And Charity, in her great guilt and grief, will come over to the dark side with us.
Ow! Don't touch.